Welcome to the English Coffee Office. Today is Wednesday, June 4, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it going? Got your coffee fix yet?
Hey David, doing all right? Thanks. Just grabbing my usual to kickstart the day.
Same here. Can't function without it. Been a hectic morning already, huh?
Totally. I've got 3 deadlines breathing down my neck. How about you?
Oh man, I've been on the phone nonstop with clients. Gotta touch base with a big one later today.
Sounds like you're in the loop as always. By the way, did you catch any news this morning?
Yeah. Actually, I was scrolling through some headlines before my first call. There's this thing about the US and international politics that got my attention.
Oh really? What's going on?
Well, there's more uncertainty around President Trump's tariffs. It's all over the news. Apparently, the White House is pushing hard on trade stuff again.
I saw that too. It's interesting how they're ramping up efforts, but it feels like a lot of mixed messages.
Exactly. One minute they're talking tough. The next it's all up in the air. I just hope it doesn't mess with our supply chain deals, you know?
True, trade policies can hit businesses hard. I wonder how long it'll take to see the real impact on companies like ours.
Yeah. Fingers crossed it doesn't slow down my sales numbers. I'm already sweating enough as it is.
I bet. Anyway, speaking of global stuff, did you see the latest on the economy and tech?
Oh, you mean the OECD cutting their global growth forecast? I caught a snippet about that. Down to 2.9%, right?
That's the one. They're saying it's largely due to concerns over U.S. tariffs sparking trade tensions.
Man, that's rough. I mean, 2.9% doesn't sound like much. When you've got tech costs skyrocketing, does it?
Not at all. It's a wake-up call for industries relying on innovation to drive growth, especially with tech budgets getting tighter.
Totally. I've got a buddy in tech sales who's freaking out about budgets getting slashed. How do you even plan projects with numbers like that?
It's tricky for sure. As a project manager, I'm already thinking about how to keep our timelines on track if funding gets squeezed.
Yeah, better keep everyone in the loop on that one. Hey, on a lighter note, did you see that piece about Father's Day events?
Oh, yes I did. There's a list of cool things to do in North Jersey for Father's Day this year.
Right? I was reading about these 6 events they've got lined up. Sounds like a blast for dads.
It's nice to see stuff like that popping up. I like how communities are coming together to celebrate with fun activities.
Totally. I might drag my old man to one of those. He's always saying, I don't spend enough time with him, you know?
That's sweet. It's a good reminder to step away from the office grind and just chill with family.
For sure. I could use a break from all the emails and calls. Maybe I'll call it a day early that weekend.
Good idea. To be honest, I've been thinking about working remotely for a day or two around then to catch up with my folks too.
Nice. Working remotely is the best hack sometimes. Just don't let the boss catch you slacking off, huh?
No worries. I'll keep my camera on for those Zoom meetings. Gotta look busy, right?
That's the spirit. Anyway, back to that tariff mess. Do you think it'll hit our clients directly soon?
Hard to say, but I guess smaller clients might feel the pinch first. We'll need to keep an eye on how pricing shifts.
More headaches for me to deal with. I'm already chasing down payments from 5 different accounts this week.
I feel you. I've got to juggle 3 project updates by tomorrow, so I'm right there in the chaos with you.
Man, we're both swamped, aren't we? Hey, speaking of that growth forecast, does it change anything for your team's plans?
A little, yeah. We might have to rethink some long-term goals if budgets don't loosen up soon.
Makes sense. I just hope it doesn't tank my commission. Gotta keep the numbers up, you know?
I hear you. Actually, I'm curious. How do you think tech companies will bounce back from this forecast?
Good question. I reckon the big players will just eat the cost, but smaller ones might have to cut corners.
That's a fair point. It could push more innovation, though. Sometimes pressure sparks creativity.
True. Hey, maybe they'll invent a coffee machine that also does my sales reports for me?
Now that's a tech breakthrough I'd invest in. Imagine the time we'd save.
No kidding. Anyway, circling back to those Father's Day events, which one sounded coolest to you?
I liked the idea of the outdoor festivals they mentioned. There's something nostalgic about just hanging out, enjoying the day.
Oh yeah, I'm all for that. Give me some good food, a bit of music, and I'm sold.
Same here. It's a nice way to switch off from all the office stress for a few hours.
Totally. We deserve it after these crazy weeks. By the way, are you in for that team catch-up later today?
Yeah, I'll be there. Just hoping it doesn't drag on too long. I've got a ton to wrap up.
Same. I've got calls lined up after. Let's just get through it and call it a day, huh?
Deal. It's always good to touch base with everyone, though. Keeps us on the same page.
For sure. Hey, speaking of tariffs again, I wonder if our overseas clients are freaking out yet.
Probably, especially the ones tied to US markets. I might shoot a quick email to check in with a few contacts.
Good call. I'll do the same. Gotta keep them happy or my numbers are toast.
Always thinking sales, aren't you? But yeah, staying ahead of the game is key.
You know it. Anyway, I'm kinda curious. Do you think these trade issues will cool off anytime soon?
Honestly, I doubt it. Feels like it'll be a long game of back and forth for a while.
Oh, just what we need. More uncertainty. Guess I'll just keep pushing deals and hope for the best.
That's the spirit. And hey, at least we've got stuff like Father's Day events to look forward to, right?
Heck yeah. A little fun to balance out the grind. I'm already picturing myself at one of those events, burger in hand.
Now you're making me hungry. Maybe I'll plan something similar with my family too.
Do it, you won't regret it. Anyway, I should probably get back to my desk before the boss notices I'm gone.
Same here. Got a meeting in 10 minutes? Let's catch up again tomorrow, yeah?
You bet, same time, same coffee machine. Don't be late.
Wouldn't miss it. Have a good one, David.
You too, Alex. Let's crush it today.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.